Hello guys, in this video we'll be looking at how you can set up your mailing account with MailChimp. MailChimp is an automation platform for email marketing. So the first thing you want to do is head over to mailchimp.com, alright? Then you click on sign up for free. You'll be required to fill in your email address, choose a username, so I'm going to choose, and then a password. So you click on get started. And you can see they've sent an email for me to activate the MailChimp account. So I'll head over to my email at the moment, head over to my email, and you can see the email is right here. So I'm going to open this up, activate account. At this point, MailChimp requires me to confirm that I'm not a robot but a human going through the activation process. So all I'm going to do right here is click on I am not a robot, and it's going to process. Alright, so now I have to go through the process to set up my account. So I'll fill in my name right here. I'm going to use Jonathan. I'm going to use Rabo. Okay. Then you're going to have a business name. So you can type in your business name here. I'm going to use Classier for this. Then type in your address. So I'm going to use www.mailads.com. Click on continue. And then you're going to type in your address. So I'll go through this process so I don't bore you with it. Okay, so once I complete the whole process of filling the details they all require, I'm going to come back to continue from on there. All right, so for this step right here, they said you have to integrate with a platform if you are actually selling online. So if you use Shopify, any of these, you can do that, but I believe most of you don't have that ongoing at the moment. So all you need to do is click on no continue, and then you share your campaign with followers. So these don't bother yourself so much about this. So you just click on continue, and that's it, guys. Subscribe to what's in store. You can decide to do this or you can decide not to do this. All right, so I can say let's go. So that's it, guys. My MailChimp account is all ready. Okay, so I'll be talking on how you can get started and start automating your emails. All right. All right, so if you look right here, you can see we're having zero audience, okay, because of course it's brand new. All right, and whatever it is right here, all of these data, they are all empty because of course we don't have any data yet. Okay, so you can see the overview of your audience. Okay, in the last 7 days you have the change here, the number of opt-ins you had. Okay, you see it right here. Okay, and the sources where they are coming from, you see it right about there. So you see your total audience right here also. Okay, what we'll be talking about first is campaigns. All right, so how can you set up your campaign? Before you set up a campaign, you must make sure you create a list. Okay, so first of all, we're going to go through each of these, but first thing we need to do is set up a list. Okay, so you click on list, and then of this is default. Okay, so this default, you can decide to delete this. Okay, so we're going to create a new list, create list. So I'm going to name this list relationships. Okay, relationship. All right, so default email. Okay, so this is the email that is going to show to your recipients. Okay, the people who will be receiving your mails. What email should MailChimp show them that the mail is coming from? All right, so here I will say Shop at gmail.com. Okay, then you have your name here also, so you can say Jonathan. Okay, then you can write a short reminder. Okay, remind people how they signed up. So you want to tell people how exactly they got into your email list. Okay, so you can write something here like you are receiving you're receiving this email because you signed up for one of our reports on www.mailads.com. All right, so you want to have something like that. Okay, of course, you want to set up all of these data here. You can decide to have your phone number here, okay, so they can actually reach you, but it's optional, as you can see right here. Okay, so from here you can decide to enable double opt-in. Of course, I don't like double opt-in. Okay, double opt-in simply means the person will first receive an email to confirm that he or she wants to receive emails from you. Okay, now most marketers advise, or is advisable, that you don't turn on your double opt-in because it's going to reduce the rate at which people are going to opt in into your autoresponder. Okay, but you can do it or you can decide not to do it. All right, because of course it kind of qualifies your audience. Okay, once you have that all set up, okay, you can see right here that send notifications to this address, okay, this email address here. So do you want it daily summary of what has happened with your account, one by one subscribe notification as they happen? So I usually don't do all of it because I don't want my email to be crowded with notifications. All right. So once you have all of these set up right here, next thing you want to do is click on save. All right, so right now we have our list created, okay, but we don't have contacts, okay, because we've not had any signed up. All right, so now we can decide to import contacts if you have some already, meaning if you've been using another autoresponder, or if you have email somewhere script and you want to just import it into your MailChimp account, you can do that, but you make sure it's in CSV format. All right, so you can do that, or you can create a sign up form. We'll get to that, but first, so once you have your list created, okay, the next thing you want to do is create a sign up form. So if we go back here right now to list, we're going to find the list that we created right there. So you can see the list that we just created, relationship, right here. Okay, so what we want to do now is create a form, okay, an opt-in form, a form that people can easily come into our autoresponder. All right, so what we want to do is come over here, just come over here and click on sign up forms. All right, so with Namecheap you have different options. Okay, you have of course, start with the form builder where you have to build your form. Right, you have the embedded form where you get to generate the HTML to embed on your sign ups. If you have a blog or you have a website, all you just need to do is integrate the HTML code. Right, now for those persons you want to design a pop-up, okay, for sign ups, you can use this. If you want to integrate it into WooCommerce or Shopify or any of those solutions, you can make use of this and integrate it directly, right? But for this tutorial and video, we'll be concerned more about the form builder and embedded forms. All right, so the form builder will allow us to design our form and set up the options that we want to collect data for. All right, so we'll click on select right here, and here we can design, build, and translate our form. Okay, so here you can choose the field you want to show up for data collection and remove those you don't want for data collection. So of course we'll need email, we'll need first name, last name. We can remove this. Okay, so type delete. Okay, so delete, and that will be off. Then address, of course we don't need this, so I'm going to remove this, delete. Okay, so we'll need email, first name, phone number. Of you can decide to add any other fields that you want right here. Okay, so to add a feed, all you need to do is come over here and choose the feed you want to add. Okay, so you want to add text, you want the people to fill in some text, you want them to add dates, you want address, you want website, you want image. So you just fill in what you want, and here you can also customize the field itself. Okay, you want to make it visible, always make sure you want to make it visible. And if you want to want it required, just tick on this radio button right here. So we're going to look at this and make sure it is required. Okay, so you can see it right there, required and visible. First name is not required, so we'll make it required, visible. Then phone number, we are going to make it required. Okay, of course it should be international, worldwide. All right, so once we have that, we're going to say save field. Okay, check this again, required save field. All right, so we have the form built now. Okay, so we can decide to design the form the way we want it. Okay, so right here you can decide to edit that, okay, and type in whatever it is you want. So you can decide the three step by step method to lose weight. That's cheesy though, but you just for it just for a test. Okay, so once you set that up, just click on save and close, so you can see it right there. Okay, and you can decide to edit this, okay, and have it however you want. Okay, so you can see add like a subtitle right here. Okay, so you can add that right there. Okay, all right, so you can see right here, you can decide to choose the body. So this is the body. You can decide to choose a background. Okay, just whatever it is you want right here. So you can choose any background format that you want. Okay, but I love it to be white, so we're going to leave it at that. And here you can see forms. Okay, so you have the background, the text color. Okay, so you can change this to your preference. Okay, then you have monkey rewards. Okay, so is the monkey rewards. Okay, so all sign-on forms for free account must include the monkey reward badge. Of course, the MailChimp gives you access to 2,000 subscribers. Okay, so for 2,000 subscribers, you have no reason to pay. You don't pay for it. So once you exceed that number, you can start paying for their services. Okay, but during that period where you are still under 2,000, this MailChimp logo will still be there. All right, so until you start paying, you won't be able to remove this MailChimp logo. Okay, so it's going to still remain right there. Okay, so you can decide to still change the image to whichever is it that you want. Okay, so I can say I want them to have that. Okay, so you can see it right here, it has changed. Okay, so let's say for the forms you want to look at, we have the buttons here. So you see buttons, you can decide to change color of the button to whatever you want. So let's say red, so you can see the button has changed. Then we have hover. So if you hover on it, which color do you want? Let's say green. Okay, so you can see it right there. All right, text color, of course the text color should be white. That's just perfect. Okay, so right here we see feed labels. Okay, so we have feed labels. These are the feed labels right here. Okay, we have the feed labels right here. So what is it that you want to be on the feed label? So you can change the feed label from this point right here. Choose what you want, just click on it and you'll be able to um, edit whatever it is that you want to have there. okay, for the feed labels. Okay, all right. The next thing is test fields. So we have the test field. You can decide to choose the fonts that you want. Okay, and then required. Okay, required text. What was the color that you want them to show up on it? You can choose it, right? A visibility. We we don't want this to show. You can decide to make it to show, right? It's not important for you to have that. Okay, then help test. All of these will be laid below your emails. Okay, below your emails. Then we have translate. Okay, if you don't have all of these set up, most of the time this is all default. Okay, you don't have to mess up with all of this. Okay, there's no point messing up with all of this as it's properly well set up for you. Okay, so there's no point in you messing around with this. Okay, so once you have all of your settings in place, you can decide to use the sign up URL. This is your sign up form URL. Okay, this is your sign up form URL. So for you can even use it if you don't have a website. Okay, so you can decide to um, run advertisement or traffic to this link itself, and of course you still receive um, your opt-ins. Okay, people will be able to opt in into your mailing list. Okay, so once you've been able to design your form, you've been able to build it, okay, as it suits you. Okay, make sure you always save any field that you've edited. Okay, make sure you save it. All right, so once you've been able to do that, you can come over here and see sign up form with alerts, recapture confirmation thank you page. All right, so you can decide to configure all of these to suit your needs. Okay, but what I mostly work on is usually my confirmation thank you page. Okay, so confirmation thank you page, you can make it a URL. Okay, you can decide to make it a URL. So all you need to do is take the URL of that page you want MailChimp to direct people to immediately they opt in into your mailing list. Okay, which page do you want them to see? Okay, is that you want them to see this default page, you can decide to still edit this default page right here. Okay, but I don't like making use of this, so all you need to do is have a page, design a web page that you want the people to see. Okay, of course if you are going taking them through a funnel, and once they opt in, of course you want them to see your offer. Okay, so that mostly is going to be your offer page. Okay, so you can have the link right here. Okay, you paste it here and you click on save. Okay, you click on save. All right, so once you've been able to do that, those are the two pages that you need to take care of. Okay, your sign up form. Once you take care of that, you take care of your confirmation page. Okay, by inserting your link here and clicking on save. All right, is important. You can decide to um, design any of these other pages right here. Okay, as it suits your needs. Okay, unsubscribe page, unsubscribe form, subscribe success page, goodbye email. So you can configure these to suit what you actually want. All right, so all you need to do is click on it and it's going to show up, and you configure all the way. All right, so that's to suit your taste. Okay, you can decide to do it to suit your taste, but I usually leave all those defaults. Okay, my main concern is the sign up form and the confirmation thank you page. Okay, so once you have it all set up, remember to always save. Okay, once you have your URL inserted, you always save. Okay, so once you have that ready, you want to go back to your sign up forms, and then we're going to talk about the embedded forms. Okay, so this is where you get to generate the HTML code of the form that you've built. Okay, so you've used the form builder to build your form to look how you want it. Okay, so all you need to do is go to your embedded forms. Okay, so you can say select embedded forms. So you can see right here the pages that we created. Okay, so we're going to show all required fields. Okay, we have all our required fields. Okay, but I'm only seeing two fields here. We ought to have three fields, right? Required fields are not visible. Okay, meaning we didn't make one of our fields visible. So we'll go back to sign up forms. See why it's important for you to always make sure you save after editing. Okay, so I'm going to look at it again. So that should be our phone number. Okay, so you can see it right here. We didn't make it visible. Okay, so I'm going to make it visible and click on save. Okay, so that's been saved. I'll head back to sign up forms. Click on embedded forms. So you can see it right here. It not shows up. Okay, you can see it right here. It's not. We can find the fields right here. Okay, so what we'll be needing from this page right here is the code. Okay, so this is the code right here. Okay, all we need to do is just click and copy this code and head over to our site builder. If you are using Insta Builder, head over to your site builder and paste this code right there. Okay, you can watch the Insta Builder video to know how exactly and where you should paste this code. Okay, so once you pasted this code, everything start working fine. All right, so we'll be looking at how you can start creating your campaigns. Okay, we'll talk about how you can start creating your campaigns. All right, so we've created our list. All right, we've designed our form. The next thing we want to do is create a campaign. Okay, that's the emails that you'll be sending to your subscribers. What is it that you want to send to your subscribers? Where do you create it? Head over to campaigns, and then of course you don't have any campaign yet. Okay, so nothing is ongoing. You don't have draft, you don't have completed campaign. So click on create campaign, and here you are going to choose what is it that you want to create. Okay, of course, do you want to create an email? You want to create an ad? You want to create a landing page? You want to create a postcard? This is new. Okay, it's still tested. What we are very interested in right now is creating emails. Okay, we're not creating ads. You will do all of this in other form. You create your landing pages with your website. All right, what we are interested in is creating emails. All right, so we'll click on create an email. Here you can choose to have a regular mail. Okay, so regular mails are mails that you are sending at the moment. Okay, it's going to be, it could be that you want to send it at the moment, it could be that you want to schedule it for a particular period or a particular time for it to go out. Okay, so we're going to look at both regular mails and automated mails. Okay, plain text and A/B test for you to split test the kind of mails that are going to receive more opt-ins, more clicks, and all of those data. But in this video, we'll be looking at mostly the regular mails and automated mails. So for regular mails, what we want to do is type in the campaign name that we want. Let's say welcome. Okay, say begin. Okay, so here all you need to do is to who are you sending this campaign to? So you say add recipient and choose your list. Of course, we want to send to relationship list or whichever list that you want to send your campaign to. All right, if you have segment, you choose all that. Now I'm not going into detail into segments. Okay, once of course you can decide to send to all of your subscribers, okay, or to a particular segment of your emails. If you've grown your list to a particular point, okay, and you are segmenting your emails, you want to be able to send some mails to certain parts of some persons. Maybe some persons have bought your product, some haven't bought, and you want to segment all of that. You can do that, and you can do that on MailChimp. Okay, so once you've selected your list, you click on save. Okay, so they said that once we need at least one recipient to be able to send this mail. Of course, we are not going to send. Okay, we're just trying to create. Okay, so once you've done that, you're going to see from who is the person that is sending this mail. Okay, so you click on add from. So I'm going to choose the name of the person, the email. Of course, you can change all that there and click on save. Okay, once you've done that, you're going to click on subject. Okay, what's the subject of your campaign? Add subject, and you type what you want here. So you just lost. Okay, so you want to, of course, have a catchy subject. Okay, and you can have a preview test. Preview test is what you want the person to see before he or she clicks on the email. Okay, or he or she opens up your email. So you can have it right there, and you can decide to also add emojis. Okay, you can decide to add emojis. Okay, so I can decide to add that right there. Okay, you just lost. And you want to add your content also. Okay, so here we're going to say design email. Right, so right here you can choose what exactly you want to do. Okay, so you can decide to use um, templates. Okay, you can have templates right here. So you can choose what is it that suits you to design your emails. Okay, so most of the time I just use simple text here. Okay, but you can decide to use any of these default ones. Okay, these pre-made templates to create your emails. Okay, so let's look at using the simple test for now. Now once you have it fully loaded, all you need to do is click on the part that you want to edit. So you can say it's time to design your email. So right here you can edit this into what you want. Headline, just edit that into what you want, then click on the body to edit that. So you can say hello. Okay, hello. Of course, so here if you want to personalize your mails, you can just say image and choose the part or the field that you want to personalize. Is it the name, is it the email, is it the phone number? So most of the time, of course, a lot of people will use name. Okay, so you can do that there, and then have your body right here. Okay, you can have your email written all here. Okay, you can do that all here. Okay, you can do that all here, and of course you can increase the font, you can change the font. Okay, you can increase the size, you can change the style. Okay, you can change the style, the headlines, inline, and all of that. And of course you can add images right here. Okay, you can see these, look at the icons here. You can decide to bold, italicize, underline, um, add a hyper link. Okay, so you can choose to make a text a hyperlink. All you need to do is add the web URL right there and click on insert. Okay, once you be able to do that, you can see that it changes the color. Okay, so you can use this formatting right here. Okay, so you can decide to look at this, make it centered. Okay, side, whichever you want. Okay, you can see that. All right, so you can choose the style. Okay, so you can of course what we did before, you can do that all there, and then look at your setting. If you want column or two column, you want them to divide it. If you say two columns, how do you want it? Okay, so if you say this, if you say this, okay, two columns, and then we have it in two columns, so you can see it right here. Okay, so we can see that we're having the two columns right there. Okay, so this is our first column right here, and this is our second column. You can decide to have anything you want here. Okay, so you can see the two columns right here. So in real time you see what you are doing right here. Okay, so of course I don't really want these two column, I just want one column. You can do what is preferable to you. Okay, so once you've been able to do all that, you want to make sure you click on save and close, and here you can add lots of other things. You can add divider there and choose the style of what you want. Okay, what's the style? Okay, you can choose the style, you can choose the padding. Okay, padding, what is going to be above? Let's make it 5. Let's make it 5 pixels. All right, let's make it 5 pixels. Button, let's make it 5 also. Okay, you can see. Then Let's make it dotted. Okay, make it dotted, and let's make it three, no, 4 pixels. Okay, want it to show up a little bit. Then we want to leave it the way it is. We don't want to change the background color. Okay, so once you've done all that, you want to also click on save and close. Okay, so of course you can see add an image. So here you are actually building your own template. Okay, so you are building your own template instead of using pre-made template, and you can also save your templates. So if you want your emails to have a specific feel and look, you can save your template once you've completed what you want to do. So just look through the options that you have here to make use of. Once you've completed all of your formatting and design of your email, all you want to do is click on save as template. So if we click on save as template, choose the name right here, say relationship. Okay, just save it with the name that you really want. So we're going to return to the campaign that we're creating. So once we've been able to do that, we're going to say save and close. All right, so once you've completed all of that, the next thing you want to do is click on either send or schedule. Okay, you can click on send or schedule. What I'm going to do is we use click on send or schedule. Okay, or you can finish it off later. So you choose the options that you want to do. You want to um, do this on. Okay, let's change this recipient so we can see what we want to do. Let's change it to class side because of course we have someone there. Okay, so you can see that this is all activated now. All right, so you can decide to schedule it. Okay, you can schedule it to whichever day you want, delivery date, then the time. You want to specify the time. You want to this is a paid picture. Okay, so deliver your campaign to a large list badges and all that. Okay, so you can decide to this is a paid feature, so you can use that. These are all paid features. So all you want to do right here is just the date and the time. So once you've been able to do that, you click on schedule and it will be scheduled. Okay, and you can click on send right here, and you say you are about to send a campaign to Classifier, one subscriber on Classifier. All right. So once you click on send, the message will be sent to that person or the number of people on that your list. Okay, so that's how to use the regular um, email, okay, or the regular campaigns. The next thing we want to look at now is how to use the automated campaigns, how to set up your automated campaigns. So we'll be looking at how we can create our automated campaigns, okay, emails that will be sent to our subscribers in automation. Okay, they will be in automation. We don't have to be online. We don't have to come over here and set them up or send the email. They will be in automation. Anytime the person comes into our list, the person automatically gets fed with the emails we have in our campaign, okay, in our automated campaign. So what you want to do is, of course, come over to campaigns right here, create campaign, click on create an email. So this time we're going to choose automated. Okay, so right here you can see what is here. So you can see we have welcome new subscribers, say happy birthdays, share blog update. What we want to do is use these welcome new subscribers. So when someone opting into your list, they will be receiving emails from home. So click on there, and we are going to you can decide to of course change this. Okay, you can change this campaign name. All right, so we're going to choose list. Let's say Classifier, continue, begin. Okay, so here all you need to do here is design your email. Okay, like we talked about initially, you are still going to go through same process. You're going to add the email subject, the preview, and all of that. Okay, and then you're going to click on next. Okay, we don't have anything here, so I'm just going to fill in something there. So I'm going to choose the template that we want. Start with a simple template. So right here, you make sure you change all of these. Save. Want to make sure you do change this. Save, and then save and continue. So here, what you want to also set is the trigger. Okay, when do you want MailChimp to send this email to your subscribers? So we're going to edit the trigger right here. So I'm going to make it immediately as they subscribe. That's when they are going to receive this email. Okay, do you also want to trigger this email when you import subscribers? Okay, if you import subscribers, do you want them to also send this email that you're setting up? Okay, you can decide to tick, you can set on tick depending on your preference. Okay, so once you've been able to do that, you click on update trigger. Okay, so the next thing you also want to do now is add your flow. You can add more emails. Okay, so here you can add more emails, edit the email like we've done. Okay, and edit the trigger here so you can make it this they wait 1 day before sending this email update. So you can feed in the number of emails you want to have in the automation. Okay, and then set the intervals, the time you want this email to be sent out via the edit trigger button right here, or link right here. Okay, so once you've been able to do that, you can also edit your workflow. Okay, you can edit your workflow, and this is the campaign name that we set before, so you can see change that. Then the name, the email this will be coming from. If you want to personalize the field, okay, you want to personalize the fields to which name you want to personalize the fields to. Okay, so you can decide to use either name or the of course you'll be making use of this name. That's what I use. Okay, so you can use that and have it right here. Okay, so once you've been able to do that, you click on, I'm going to have it right here, you click on update settings. Okay, so once you have that updated, you want to click on confirm. So once you've been able to do that, we should have everything ready, so you can say start workflow. Say you're about to start this workflow that contains 2 emails. Okay, all right, rock on, you have started your automation. Okay, so once people anyone comes into your list, okay, using the form you created, they will be fed this automation that you set up. So that's how easy for you to get started using MailChimp. Now, before you set out to create your first campaigns, you want to make sure you go through their terms. Okay, so go to their terms, click on acceptable use. Okay, so you get to know exactly what you can, the kind of campaigns and emails you can create using MailChimp. Okay, so you can see right here we are in this team together, the action division. So you can read through all these prohibited content, emails offering to sell illegal goods and services, email that violates spam, pornography, sexuality, escort, dating services, pharmaceuticals, products, work from home, gambling service, multi-level marketing, affiliate marketing. So you want to look through all of that and know things that are prohibited. Okay, so you want to look through all of these to make sure you don't violate their terms. Okay, so you don't have your account disabled, okay, and banned. All right. Okay, so if you have any issues, just send email to jonathan@jonathanmelody.com and I will respond to you. All right, take care. Bye.